Hi everybody, welcome back. In our last video, I opened up this brand new trainer Jay, and I asked the viewers to suggest a paint color scheme for Jay. As he's a primer car, he has no sponsors, so I said maybe someone will give me some suggestions to make him a certain color, a certain sponsor car, like Lightning McQueen is red, sponsors are Rusty's. This is my custom Lightning McQueen as a next gen. With some NASCAR stickers on it from Route 66, and over here we have a custom Jackson Storm as Doc Hudson, a custom Jackson Storm as Chick Hicks next gen, and of course our custom next gen the King. All next gen Jackson Storms. Now somebody actually sent a suggestion and asked me to make a custom primer Jackson Storm. In other words, make Jackson Storm just primer gray like a trainer car used to be, and instead of putting colors on this here next gen J, I'm going to grab an old Jackson Storm and paint it up to make it look like a primer. So this is my NASCAR, custom NASCAR Lightning McQueen. I'm going to strip the body off this car and take all the stickers off and paint it primer gray and make it look like J. So let's get everything set up in the tripod right now and we can start doing that. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is peel off all the stickers. They were ones I just downloaded and printed off. They're really thick. I should have used a thinner decal paper, obviously. Okay, this is going to be pretty neat. There, they're coming off pretty good too. I'm not going to paint the spoiler because it's a Jackson Storm spoiler, still black. There, that's all the stickers. Now, this car was taken apart and glued. See the glue there? So I'm just going to peel off the bottom and put that aside and pop out the top. There, we have everything I need right now stripped off the car to make this primer gray body. Okay, so let's get the paint. I have a brand new tube of paint here, and or this one here, this is brand new. Okay, and I'm going to shake it up and get my brush and paint this car primer gray. Now when I first started making Pixar cars customs, I had a nice paint, I don't know what you call it, but I put all my paint in to keep it nice and separated, and then it was so hard to clean, I just threw that away and just went with disposable pieces of cardboard that I just throw in the garbage when I finish using this here. That's even better. So this is a nice primer gray color. I'm going to do this whole car. I think it's a sticker, I just painted over. Hang on a second. Another sticker back here. There, it's gone. Great. Must have missed that. Okay, good. And that was, or this is the end of my Pixar Cars Custom 95 Lightning McQueen next gen, but we can easily make another one of them. But this person wanted to see trainer Jackson Storm before he was sponsored. So let's see how that's going to look. It's a good idea, and I'm still waiting for suggestions on what colors to paint Jay, and pretending that Jay was a sponsor. Right now Jay is just a trainer car at Cars 3 Factory, which is owned by, what's that guy's name? Rusty and Dusty sold the factory. Who bought it? I forget. Chester? No, not Chester. Who's that guy that bought? Sterling bought the car factory, right, from Rusty and Dusty. So they own it now, and they're going to turn Lightning into a franchise of selling merchandise. Remember? And that's what Lightning didn't like, that idea. He doesn't want to be a merchandise. He wants to be a race car. But he's getting old, like what happened to Doc Hudson. He doesn't want to be like Doc Hudson. He doesn't want to go out on their terms. He wants to go out on his terms. And that's what the whole idea of Cars 3 was about. And Cars 4, when it comes out, we're all trying to figure out if Lightning will be a race team leader or will be racing. And if Cruz will be racing. Now that's all I'm going to do with this car right now. I'm back in a few minutes, put it all together. And that looks good. I'm not worried about that. I'll put the heat lamp on it. Dry it a lot faster. And then we'll see how it looks when it's put together as a primer Jackson Storm. There. See how that looks in a few minutes when it dries. Okay, let's take the heat lamp off and see how the body of primer Jackson Storm looks. Not bad. Okay, let's zoom a little bit so I can see better. And we'll start putting this car back together. Here is the eye section. Oh, I got some red paint on that. You can still see it. I wonder how bad that's going to look when I put that up there. I may have to do that again. No, it's not too bad. Okay, and the spoiler goes first. I forgot that. What I should do is, well, I have the brush and the paint right here, is fix that So when I put it in, it's actually gray. So I'm just gonna cover this up right here so it matches inside. Okay, so just don't mind me for a second here. I'm supposed to have done this off camera, but I forgot. Okay, so we're gonna have a primer gray trainer Jackson Storm, and maybe in another video sometime in the future we'll decide to paint it another color. Okay, what do you think of that? That's gonna look pretty good. There we go. Oh, perfect. Okay, just drop that right there. Okay, good. Now I can drop the eyes in. Whoops. Big mistake there. There. And now I can put the chassis back on. Perfect. And it's got good wheels and good eyes. And there is Jackson Storm. Now what I should do is put just some lights on the front, okay, and some color, and maybe a line across the front, similar to that one there. What do you think? Okay, I got a little bit of blue paint right there. You can see I'm gonna put some blue, trying to make Jackson Storms. Got these really fancy headlights. They go down like this, just for primer. And in the future, if I paint it, we'll paint it another color. And I'm gonna do the spoiler in the front blue to match Jay's spoiler. Okay, what do you think? Now I'm not gonna put any lights on the back because this is definitely a primer. And we'll see how this looks when it's done. We'll call this Trainer Jackson Storm, actually before he even got a sponsor. So that looks pretty good. What do you think? Okay, let's have a look. Compare that to Jay. So there, someone suggested I do a plain old Trainer Jackson Storm, and there he is, right next to Trainer Jay. So if you still have suggestions or ideas to paint that guy, let me know in the comment section. We'll see how it looks. Thanks for the suggestion, and I'll see you next video.